this video we are back with Find the Club Penguins for the Atlantic updates. Thank you so much for choosing my video. If you do enjoy it, if you can support me by dropping it a like, leave me a comment and subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so already. So click in the teleport menu and we have the new Atlantic area. I'm not kind of getting Atlantic Ocean, I'm definitely getting the beach vibe. That penguin definitely needs more sun cream. You have to be so careful in the sun not to get burnt. We have surfer, but again, there's not really the waves I would expect for a surfer. It's pretty calm and serene here. Going inside what is like the bar, we do get teleported through for ice cream. It may have been nice to have sort of at least a fridge or something just to make it look a little bit more finished. The reason why you might actually go in there. There's no actual teleport or anything that you can see, so it's just walking in and going to that back corner. And then we have sandcastle round the back. I was sort of expecting maybe coconut or something else in here as well, but there's plenty of room for updates. So that's it for the island. We're going to go around the water area now. Nice easy one in the bubble. Again, like, there's so much more room for updates. You know, you could have pirate, buried treasure, maybe some more aquatic life. So, you know, jellyfish, starfish, orca, you know, all of the other things you can find in the sea. Crab, prawn. You don't get many prawn characters. I think that's a very underutilised character. Could you imagine a penguin with kind of like a lobster tail on it? That looked pretty awesome. So I sort of know some of the game's tricks now. We are in update 6, so I am aware to check most of the walls. There is always a veiled entrance. I do like the inclusion of the teleports. That's a nice new touch for this game. And there we go, patience is a virtue and we have come through to go ahead and get transparent. I'm not quite sure what this rock structure is supposed to be. It may be nice to have looked a bit more natural, as in like a rock cave sort of build up rather than a square. But with that view, that zoomed out view, we have just spotted a tunnel going down. Love that one because you kind of swim in, go, oh, there's nothing here and go. But we do actually find shark underneath. So love the placement of that one. Again, with this game, if you are stuck, if you go to the fishing area, do a bit of fishing, you can earn some scans. And then when you are close enough to the penguin that you haven't found, it will pick it up on the radar for you. Maybe in an update, a sprint would be very much appreciated. Sort of every time I play this game, I'm sort of crying out for a sprint button. In this corner, really nicely hidden, there is a click teleport. It does look slightly like an orange fish, but this is going to teleport you through to Fish Penguin. I sort of love these ones that are dressed up. One thing that's not in here, I know we've got coral, but there's no seaweed. So again, if you had some seaweed grass, you could hide a penguin in there as seaweed. Another one for kelp. Just thought seahorse might be a nice one as well. I'm just having like visions of sort of like, you know, a penguin with a seahorse head on it. So we are back at the fish. We have a couple more to go in this area. I spy with my little eye there is one on top of the roof here, and that is water. Just thinking sort of about Jason, I've got a feeling one is going to be on top of that map wall 100%. This is why I advocate for that zoomed out view, because you get a really good look at the map. Absolutely love that one for chomik. So it is like the usual veiled entrance, but then you do have to keep swimming to drop down to chomik. I love that one. So you can get on the side of the map. Now I wasn't right, so it's not on the map wall itself, it's underneath the map. And then we have this invisible walkway for floppa. Again, this is a lovely different style for this game. Really like the placement. I think this is going to fool quite a lot of people if they don't have the... Well, in fact, I think if they scan it as well, they're going to see that it's like down below, and then they'll probably question how to get it. So again, I think this is really clever placement. For buried treasure, if they do the pirate theme, imagine if they had sort of like the dig, you know, the games where you dig for the treasure and you have to go through a load of area. Imagine if they added in like a whole dirt sand area that you've got to go and dig around for the penguin. And then the last one, weirdly, has been added into snow. It's just one addition, and this is of the snowman. I would have thought this would have been in originally, but it wasn't. So just coming into that sort of cave area to get on the side of the map wall. And we are heading around the map on top of the wall. And there we go, there is Snowman. So that completes this update. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.